What's up, Nerf Herders? Hope you're all doing well out there today. So Disney has released the upcoming slate of films that they are going to be releasing throughout the years, I think up and through 2027 right now. And not everything has an official title quite yet, but they've just got their dates marked off. 3 dates that are very interesting is December of 2022, 2024, and 2026 are all going to be held for a Star Wars film. Clearly, if they're putting 3 dates out, this is going to be a trilogy of sorts. Now it's what are they going to do? It's kind of interesting that they're making the announcement already for this, since they just, within the last couple months here, have said that they're going to slow down with the whole movie thing and get things in order. Surprised that they're announcing these dates already to say, yeah, well, here's more movies for you already. So they couldn't wait that long. And so we got a trilogy coming. 3 things that this could potentially be. We know Rian Johnson is working on something. I'm not too excited for what Rian Johnson's going to do. However, I feel with him making his own trilogy, maybe aside from the Skywalker saga, letting him develop his own characters and everything, maybe there could be something interesting there, but I'm not holding my breath for that quite yet. You got the guys from Game of Thrones who we know are working on something. This could be the Knights of the Old Republic because they have kind of alluded to that as of recent, being asked in interviews, especially with Star Wars Celebration. It's been brought up to Kathleen Kennedy. Everyone's talking about it, and she confirmed that they have discussed this possibility. That would be fantastic if we're going to get a Knights of the Old Republic. I think bringing in the guys from Game of Thrones kind of confirmed that why do you bring those guys in who are working with this stuff repeatedly? Incorporate some of that into Star Wars, and let's get these ancient times in. I think that would be really, really exciting if we got something like that. That's where I'm hoping they go. Now, the other thing with this could be episodes 10, 11, and 12. Now, I know, the end of the Skywalker saga, I know what everyone's saying with this. It doesn't mean the episodes necessarily have to end. It could be episodes 1 through 9 is the Skywalker saga, and they could keep going with the episodes, and it could be the next saga, whatever the case might be. And, the Kathleen Kennedy did recently say in an interview that this isn't potentially the end of Rey, Finn, Poe, and these new characters we've been introduced to. We could see them pop up here and there. So if this isn't concluding all of their arcs, per se, they could continue with the episodes, and this could be 10, 11, and 12. We'll see what they do with everything if they want to continue off of that. I personally hope that the episodes just close out here. Let episode 9 close that out, but it's not to say that they won't do that. That's really the selling point for Star Wars in a sense. If it's episode whatever, I feel like the marketing for that is so much different because having an episode tied to it immediately just doubles its importance and value to Star Wars fans. So I don't think they're done with the episodes. I just hope for these dates that they've put aside that we're going to get new stories with new characters, and whether that be the Knights of the Old Republic story, whether that be Rian Johnson doing his thing, just to get new stories with new characters and hopefully done properly and justice to the Star Wars universe. That's what I'd love to see. I'm not too interested in seeing the continuation of Rey, Finn, and Poe, or however they want to do that if they do continue with episodes 10, 11, 12, and on. They need to give that a little bit of a rest. Let's see some new stories with new characters, and let's see if Disney can put their money where their mouth is with everything. Disney and Lucasfilm put it together. All right, we've been living off these legacy characters ever since, Disney had taken over, and that's okay, but you really haven't done much justice to the original trilogy and keeping the fanfare at front of mind. I think JJ has done a decent job with that, and I'm really hoping he brings it home with Rise of Skywalker, but you let Rian Johnson fly off the cusp and really bury a lot of this, lore that so many of us hold dear to heart with all of these movies and these characters that we've grown to love, and it's just become part of our lives. So let's see if they can put together something with new characters. We don't have anything like that. Everything that's been Star Wars related has been 100% revolving around what George Lucas had set up, back in 1977. It's all revolved around that in some fashion and those characters that were established. Everything has. Let's get something brand new and fresh, and let's see if Star Wars can be as relevant with brand new characters. I think that would be interesting. Is the Star Wars name that powerful where people are going to show up for absolutely everything? Or has it really been Papa George and those original characters that he set up that's kept us afloat the whole time? That would be interesting. And let's see if they're going to take the risk and give us those new stories. But that's where we're at, guys. 2022, 2024, 2026, December, we will have new Star Wars movies and then Avatar sprinkled in between there too. So, nevertheless, man, more Star Wars is on the way. I'm excited because I want to see more Star Wars. I just want to see good Star Wars done right. And please give us new characters. I would just love to see new stories with new characters in a different time. Let's get away from this 30, 45-year span of episodes 1 through 9 and such. And, let's bust out of that and let's get into some new things. That's what I would like to see. Old Republic would be great. Tons of Jedi, tons of Sith. Let's kind of see the ancient arts of things or go way off into the future. I don't care. Let's see some new stories with new characters. So that's what I got to say, and I'd love to know what you guys' thoughts are. New Star Wars is on the way. They could not hold their breath that long to start talking about new movies, of course, but here we are. It's coming. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you all next time.